Hello, everyone. Welcome back to A1 English Podcast, the podcast where real English meets real life.
I'm Jack.
And I'm Jessica. We are so happy you decided to spend this time with us today.
Seriously, out of everything you could be doing right now, you chose to improve your English. That says a lot about you.
It really does. And today, we are going to reward that decision with something incredibly useful.
That's right. Today, we are tackling one of the most confusing topics in English grammar.
And before you say, oh no, grammar, stay with us, because by the end of this episode, you will actually enjoy using these words.
We are talking about must, have to, and should.
These three words. Every English learner has seen them. Most English learners are confused by them.
And the problem is, they all look like they mean the same thing, right? But they don't.
Exactly. If I say, you must eat, and you should eat, and you have to eat, those three sentences feel different.
And today, we are going to explain exactly why they are different, and exactly when to use each one.
With real examples, real situations, real conversations. No boring textbook language.
Before we dive in, quick reminder, if this podcast is helping you, please subscribe to A1 English Podcast.
Yes, hit that subscribe button, because we upload new episodes every week to help you improve naturally.
Okay, let's go. Must, have to, should. Let's break them down.
Okay, Jack, let me ask you something. When you first learned English, did you ever mix up must and have to?
All the time. I would think they both mean obligation, so what's the difference? Just use whichever one feels right.
And that's exactly what most learners do. And it works. Sometimes. But sometimes it sounds strange.
Right, because the truth is, must, have to, and should each carry a different meaning, a different feeling, a different relationship.
Think of it this way. Imagine three different people telling you to eat your vegetables.
Okay, I'm listening.
Your doctor says you must eat more vegetables. That feels strong, right? Medical, serious.
Yes, like it's a real health requirement.
Your mom says you have to eat your vegetables. That's a rule, a household rule. She's in charge.
And then your friend says you should eat more vegetables. That feels more like advice, right? Casual, friendly.
Exactly. Same message, three completely different feelings. Must, have to, should.
And that's what we're exploring today, the feelings behind the words.
Because English is not just about words, it's about meaning, tone, and relationship.
So let's start from the beginning. Let's talk about should first because it's the gentlest one.
All right, should. This is the softest of the three. It gives advice. It makes recommendations.
When you use should, you're saying, in my opinion, this is a good idea. You're not forcing anyone.
Right. There's no pressure, no rule, just a helpful suggestion.
Let me give you a real-life example.
Please.
Imagine your friend looks very tired. He's been working 12 hours a day. You say to him, you should get some rest.
That sounds so natural. It's caring. It's warm. You're not commanding him. You're advising him.
Exactly. Now, let's try another one. You're helping a colleague prepare for a job interview. You say, you should wear something professional.
Yes, that's advice. You're sharing your experience and knowledge. You're being helpful.
Now, common mistake. Some learners say, you should to go to the doctor. Do you hear the problem?
There's an extra word. The to doesn't belong there.
That's right. After should, we use the base verb, no to. So it's, you should go to the doctor.
You should eat more fruit. You should practice speaking every day. No to, just the base verb.
Let's practice together. Everyone listening, I want you to think about this situation.
You have a friend who is very stressed about an exam. What would you say using should?
Pause for a second. Think of your sentence.
Okay, here are some great answers. You should study a little every day. You should take breaks while studying. You should get enough sleep the night before.
All of those are perfect. See how natural should sounds in real advice?
Now, here's a key point. Should also works in questions when you're asking for advice.
Like, should I call him or text him? You're asking for someone's opinion.
Or, what should I wear to the party? Natural, right?
And you can even use should to talk about what is generally expected or considered correct.
For example, students should respect their teachers. That's not a hard law. It's a social expectation.
Or, you should always say thank you when someone helps you. It's a social norm.
Perfect. So should equals advice, recommendations, social expectations. Gentle, friendly, no pressure.
Great. Now let's move to something a little stronger. Have to.
Okay, have to. This is when something is required not by your own choice, but by an outside rule or situation.
Think of have to as external obligation. The rule comes from outside of you, a law, a workplace policy, a school rule, a situation.
Right. You don't necessarily want to do it, but you have no choice. The rule is set by someone or something else.
Perfect example. In many countries, you have to wear a seatbelt in a car. That's a law. You don't decide that rule.
Or, I have to submit this report by Friday. That's a work deadline. Your boss said it, not you.
Or, students have to pay their tuition fees before the semester starts. That's a university rule.
Notice, in all these examples, the rule comes from somewhere outside the speaker.
Now, have to is also great because it changes with different subjects, unlike must, which stays the same.
That's an important point. Let's show this.
I have to work late tonight. You have to finish your homework. He has to attend the meeting. She has to renew her passport.
Did everyone notice? When we use he, she, or it, we say has to, not have to.
That's a grammar rule many learners miss. He have to is wrong. It's he has to.
Okay, now, what about questions and negatives with have to?
Great question. In a question, do you have to work tomorrow? Or does she have to attend?
And in the negative, this is very important, you don't have to do this means it's not required. It's optional.
That's a huge difference from mustn't. You don't have to come means you can come or not, your choice. But you mustn't come means you are not allowed. Those mean completely different things.
Let's talk about that more in the mistakes section. But for now, remember, don't have to means not required. Mustn't means not allowed.
Now, let me give you a full real-life situation. Imagine you start a new job.
Ooh, I love this scenario.
Your manager explains the rules. You have to arrive by 9 a.m. You have to wear your uniform. You have to attend the weekly team meeting every Monday.
Those are all external requirements, rules from the company. You didn't choose them, but you must follow them.
And later, a colleague gives you friendly advice. You should try the coffee from the machine on the 3rd floor. It's really good.
That's just advice. Optional. Nice. No pressure.
See how naturally have to and should work together in real life?
Yes, and they sound completely natural when used correctly. Okay, are we ready for the strongest one?
Must. Let's go. Must. This is the most powerful of the three. It expresses strong obligation, strong necessity.
And here's the key thing about must. It usually comes from the speaker themselves. It's internal. It's personal.
When you say must, you are expressing something you feel is absolutely necessary. You have strong feelings about it.
For example, I must call my mother today. I haven't spoken to her in 2 weeks.
That's coming from inside you. Nobody told you to call, but you feel strongly that it's necessary.
Or, you must try this restaurant. The food is incredible.
That's your strong personal recommendation, much stronger than should.
Or, we must protect the environment. That's a strong belief, a conviction.
Must is also used for rules, especially written rules, official signs, formal situations.
Yes, like on a sign at a hospital, all visitors must report to reception. That's a formal rule.
Or in a library, mobile phones must be switched off. That's written, official, firm.
Or in a legal document, all applications must be submitted by December 31st.
Now, important grammar note. Must doesn't change. It's always must, not he musts or she musted.
She must go. They must finish. He must sign the form. It never changes. Super easy.
And what about negative must? This is where it gets interesting.
Mustn't, which is must not, means something is absolutely prohibited, not allowed, forbidden.
You mustn't smoke in this building. That means it's banned, completely not allowed.
Children mustn't play near the road. Strong warning. Danger. No exceptions.
So remember, must equals you need to do this. Mustn't equals you cannot do this. Two very different meanings.
Now, here's a beautiful way to remember must. Think about must as your strong inner voice.
Your inner voice says, I must study for this exam. I can't fail. That urgency, that personal commitment, that's must.
Or a doctor examining a patient and saying, you must rest for at least a week. Strong medical authority, no negotiation.
Let's do a quick check. Everyone listening, which word fits best?
The sign says, visitors blank wear a badge at all times. Should, have to, or must.
The best answer is must because it's a formal, official, written rule. Well done if you got it.
You're doing amazing. Now let's look at the differences side by side.
Okay, let's put all three together so you can really see and feel the difference.
Same situation, 3 different words, 3 different meanings. Ready?
Situation, you want your friend to see a doctor.
You should see a doctor. That's gentle advice. You're suggesting it. You're not forcing anything.
You have to see a doctor. There's an external requirement. Maybe the workplace requires a medical certificate.
You must see a doctor. That's urgent. You're very concerned. You feel strongly that it's absolutely necessary.
3 sentences, same topic, completely different levels of urgency, pressure, and meaning.
Let's try another one. Topic, wearing a helmet when cycling.
You should wear a helmet when cycling. Good advice, safe choice. You're recommending it.
You have to wear a helmet by law in this city. It's the law, external rule, not your opinion.
You must wear a helmet. It's for your own safety. Strong personal urgency. The speaker really cares.
Now you see it, right? Should equals my advice. Have to equals the rule says so. Must equals I feel very strongly about this.
One more. Topic, arriving on time for work.
You should try to arrive on time. Soft advice, friendly suggestion.
You have to arrive by 9 a.m. That's the office rule.
External policy, company rule.
You must arrive on time tomorrow. The CEO is visiting. Urgent, high stakes, very important.
Beautiful. Those 3 scenarios make it so clear. Now let's talk about the most common mistakes learners make, because avoiding mistakes is just as important as knowing the rules.
All right, let's talk about mistakes. These are so important.
Because when you know the mistakes, you stop making them. Let's look at the top 3.
Mistake number 1, adding to after must or should.
I must to go. Wrong. You should to study. Wrong.
The fix is simple. Must and should are followed directly by the base verb, no to. I must go. You should study. Clean and simple.
Mistake number 2, confusing mustn't with don't have to.
This is a big one. You mustn't do it and you don't have to do it are not the same.
You mustn't means it is forbidden. Do not do this. It's prohibited.
You don't have to means it is not required. You can do it if you want, it's just not necessary.
Real example. You mustn't eat in the library. No food allowed. Rule.
You don't have to eat before the exam, but you can if you want. Optional, your choice.
See the difference? Mustn't equals banned. Don't have to equals optional.
If you've been confusing these, don't worry. Now you know.
Mistake number 3, using must when should is more natural.
Some learners use must too much because it sounds strong and important, but it can sound too harsh or aggressive in everyday conversation.
For example, you must come to my party. That might sound too intense to a native speaker.
The more natural version is, you should come to my party, or even, you have to come, it'll be so fun.
Save must for truly urgent, serious, or formal situations. For everyday suggestions, use should.
Great advice. Everyone make a note of those 3 mistakes.
Okay, now let's put everything we've learned into one beautiful real-life practice scenario.
All right, let's imagine a scenario. You're preparing for a very important job interview.
Okay, I love role-play scenarios. They make learning feel real.
Your friend gives you advice the day before. She says, you should prepare some answers about your work experience.
That's should. Friendly advice from a caring friend. Optional, but smart.
Then you check the company website and it says, all candidates have to bring 2 forms of ID to the interview.
That's have to. An external rule from the company. You have no choice. You must bring it.
Then, the night before, you sit down and think to yourself, I must practice my answers tonight. I can't let this opportunity go.
That's must, a strong internal feeling, a personal commitment to yourself.
3 sentences, 3 different words, 3 different relationships with obligation.
And they all make perfect sense in that scenario.
Now it's your turn. Everyone listening, I want you to create 3 sentences about your life.
1 sentence with should, 1 sentence with have to, 1 sentence with must.
Say them out loud, right now. Even if you're alone, speak them.
Maybe should, I should drink more water every day.
Maybe have to, I have to wake up early for work tomorrow.
Maybe must, I must call my parents this weekend. I haven't spoken to them in a while.
Do you see how natural and personal this becomes? These words are yours to use.
The more you practice with real situations from your own life, the faster you'll remember.
And that's what real language learning looks like.
All right, let's quickly review everything we covered today.
Should, use it for gentle advice, recommendations, and social expectations. It's the friendly voice.
Have to, use it when there's an external rule, law, or requirement. It comes from outside you.
Must, use it for strong personal obligation, urgency, and formal written rules. It comes from inside you.
And remember, mustn't means forbidden. Don't have to means optional, not required.
These 3 words are so powerful once you understand them, and now you do.
You've come a long way in this one episode. Be proud of yourself.
Seriously, you just tackled one of the trickiest grammar points in English and you made it to the end. That is incredible.
Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You need to be confident.
Use should, have to, and must in your daily conversations. Even if you make a small mistake, it's okay.
Mistakes are how we learn. Every mistake brings you one step closer to fluency.
If this episode helped you, please give it a like. It helps more people find A1 English Podcast.
And subscribe so you never miss a new episode. We post every week, always real English, always real conversation.
Thank you so much for being here with us today.
We'll see you in the next episode. Keep going, keep speaking. You've got this.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.